Live. Okay. Setting everything up here. Hopefully I'm going live. Ah, gotta love this is the first time I'm doing streaming for One of a Kind, and Facebook changed the way that they do it. So hopefully I am live. Oh, look, I see myself on the screen. I went live just a tad bit early because I was a little worried. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to come on in, say hi, tell us where you're checking in from. Super excited to be here. Yay, I see people from Arizona. Excellent. So yeah, it's have patience with us today. It's been a little crazy. We had a couple practice sessions this week, so that was very helpful. Brian helps me out a little bit, and so I see people coming in now. Now I'm just gonna fill the void here for like 2-3 minutes so everyone else can come on. Hello, Kathleen. Hello, Kim from Delaware. Yay, I'm so excited you are on. Now, I am streaming this um both to YouTube and to the Facebook group. So, yay, people can see me and hear me on YouTube. Yay. And I'm in the group cuz I can see that on my iPad right over here. When I'm looking over there, I'm looking at my iPad. So, yay. Nice. Nice. Vicky's on her way to Ohio. Joanne is coming in from New Jersey. Margie, my assistant here. Thank you so much, Margie. She can see and hear me. Yay. So we are going to be having so much fun. Again, I am just going to kind of um be on here for a moment while people check in. I just want to make sure that it was going to go okay. And so far, so good. I'll add a little banner here, so make sure you shop in our store at www.inkystamperstore.com. Margie's going to be putting in some links to some of the fun items that we have in the store that we'll be using today, so that'll be fun. Do you guys all have your kits ready? I hope you do. We are making this fabulous card today. It's a double slider iguana card, and it says, Iguana love you forever. I should have known that. Iguana love you forever. And I love that you just pull it up and there's magically appears different sayings and the hearts on top. So that's what we're making today. It's actually super simple. It sounds kind of super hard, but I've cut a lot of stuff for you, and I'm going to step you through it, and it's super simple. So, okay, and then we're going to have a bonus card too. I'll show you that in a while. Yay. Let me check in and see how we're doing. Look at that. Jane always finds trouble finding the lives. Well, Jane, you found me today. Yay. Jane's watching from Michigan. We got more people coming in from Facebook. Hello, InkyStamper fans. Shannon from Wisconsin. Lydia is ready. It's 11:29. I've done a good job kind of filling in the blanks here. Yay. So fun. Again, I was slightly nervous today because I'm like a one-woman show trying to figure out all this technology, but looks like I did it. Oh, and Margie put a comment in, free shipping all weekend. Iguana free. Iguana free. It's kind of like I want a free shipping, but it's iguana free. And so we have free shipping all weekend. Yay. Yeah. So good. Well, it looks like we are coming in. Judy says you're amazing. Success. I need to breathe. But yeah. Penny says she loves my products. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm gonna try flipping over from YouTube to Facebook here, but yay, I'm so glad this worked because I actually woke up in the middle of the night a little nervous. So, but yay, we're all good. Okay, and it's 11:30. So guess what? Welcome. I am InkyStamper. I am Chelsea Comer. I am coming to you live from the InkyStamper studio. And again, for those of you that might have just joined us, we have done nothing at all but make sure that my connection was good. So thumbs up for that. And by the way, I have the ticker running saying make sure to shop in our store. I'm going to hide that. Make sure you also, if you're over on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe to us over on YouTube, or do it afterwards if you're on Facebook. We go live every Tuesday night at 7:30, both on Facebook and YouTube. So it's super fun, and we've got a great little community. So anyway, without further ado, I hope you guys all got your fun kit packs, and you can go ahead and open those. Just take all the contents out really, really carefully, okay? And the other thing you will need is your Iguana stamp set. Absolutely love this set. My favorite saying is, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I roll my eyes out? Oh, sorry. Did I roll my eyes out loud? That's so funny because sometimes I do a little eye roll. Anyway, don't we all though? Okay, so we are going to get started. I am going to go ahead and flip my camera. So I'm going to add that here. I'm going to flip this here, and voila, there's my desk. Yay. So exciting when these things work. Okay, so what we're going to do first is you're going to take your stuff out of the Iguana slider card kit, right? And the main piece that you're going to need is this guy. This is your card base, and we've actually already measured it, scored it, punched some things in it, and we'll talk about that in a second. But this is going to be your main card base that we're going to be working with. The other one that you're going to want to make sure you have is this one that's got twine and a whole bunch of goodies in it. This is our bonus card. You'll need this for later, so you can put that to the side. Okay, and then our stamp set. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to add a couple things to it. So go ahead and grab your package here. And you're going to want to, in here, there is, be very careful emptying these contents because there's a lot of things and they might run around. I'm going to actually put this in my tiny tray so everything kind of adds to my tiny tray. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. I got a couple more little gems in there. We need all our little gems, I think. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to find you're going to think, oh, Chelsea put a scrap of plastic in there. No, this is actually needed. This actually was some packaging just cut up and made into a strip that was 1 inch wide. Now, you're going to say, Chelsea, that doesn't exactly fit on my card. Yes, I know. We're going to snip one end. And by the way, the greatest part about these one-of-a-kind shows is that they're saved and you can go back and watch later. So I just cut this strip. You can kind of see it. It's clear, so you can't see it too bad. I cut this strip into one long strip. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my part where it has the 2 rectangle notches, and I'm going to wrap it around, right? Now, I gave you more than enough that you need, but you're going to wrap that around. Now, I did ask you to bring red line tape. Red line tape is pretty important for this project, especially if you give this to kids that are going to tug at it, right? So I'm just going to cut a little piece, maybe about 1 inch, which is the width of the strip. And I'm going to put that piece right at the edge, right at one of the edges of the strip. Now, you don't want to do what I just did and have it cockeyed off the clear, because if it gets cockeyed, then it could catch on the card. We don't want on the card. So you just want it right on the edge, and it doesn't have to be right on the edge, but like just a little bit up, and you're going to remove that backing. You could use other tape too, I suppose, but the red line is going to be pretty strong. And you're going to not make this too tight, but you don't want it too loose. So just kind of pull it tight and then let it back a little bit and then snip. And so now you've got this clear plastic band that actually rotates all the way along here. Perfect. And so that's the first part you want. The next part, you want to take your red line tape and you want to put it along the edge here that I've got scored. It's a 1/4 inch, so your 1/4 inch red line tape will go absolutely perfect right down that alleyway. And so now you have red line tape there as well. You don't want to remove that yet, but this is where we're going to start. Yay! Okay, so next we're going to actually make the slider cards. So I've got 2 pieces of craft, and I've got 2 pieces of like light, no, I have 2 pieces of green. I'm like, that doesn't look right. Yeah, green. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to center that right in the, right on the craft piece, 2 of those. Those are going to be your 2 sliders. So I'm going to go ahead and get my precision glue press gun with my Nuvo glue, and I'm going to add some glue right to the back and kind of center that right there. And then the other one, I'm going to get that as well. Got a little globby on there. There we go. Much better. And I'm going to go ahead and center that one as well. So then we've got 2, what I'm going to call my slider pieces. Now, I need to find a couple stamps that I'm going to use to stamp. Actually, just one. Iguana, love you forever. I'm going to stamp that on one. And the other one, I don't need to stamp anything on. Okay, so I'm going to get my little, I'm going to use my black ink. Now, where you want to put this is kind of towards the bottom. Not totally on the bottom, but you're gonna not see this whole panel. So don't put it up at the top of the panel. Put it a little closer to the bottom. Iguana, love you forever. Look at that. And so now you know this is your bottom panel. This is going to be your top panel. With our top panel, maybe I can go ahead and get those now. You're going to want to find your 3 hearts. 1, 2, and 3. And with those, you're going to go ahead and glue those on towards the top. Because again, you're going to see a lot of the top you're not going to see here. And you're going to not see as much here, but you're going to see here. So I'm going to go ahead and just go ahead and adhere those on as well. That way we know the hearts are on top and the sentiment is on the bottom. Nice. And you can put them any way that you want. Just kind of putting them in a little cluster at the top, just like so. Now, we're going to go ahead and pull this piece back, and we're gonna fold on our lines. So if you have this, if you have the slider piece, the plastic piece on the right hand side, go ahead and fold that, and then fold that back, and fold this side back, and fold the tab back. All of the folds. So then you can kind of see you've got a fold, a fold, and a fold. 3 folds. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to burnish these a little bit with my, if I can find it, my bone folder. Asked you to bring a bone folder. If not, use a credit card or whatever you got to kind of make these folds pretty sharp. It'll just help the whole product project work a little better, slide a little better. So fold on all of the folds, just like so. See that? Okay, so when you've got this like, do I want to do it that way? Yeah, I like this way. Okay, so you're going to have the plastic now on the left, the notch in the middle, and the red line tape on the right. Okay? Do I want to do that? No. Sorry, I did want it this way. Sorry about that. So you want the plastic on the left and the red line tape on the right. Okay? Got it? Now, you're going to fold this back. You're going to fold the plastic side back. And then what's going to happen is writing on this plastic is going to be your pop-up panels. So when you put this like so, you want the top one to pull up like that. So if you open this, and again, now you've got your plastic right on your workspace, you're going to attach this one right to the, you're going to attach it right to the slider. You know what? I'm going to turn off that banner. I just noticed that that banner's still going. There you go. That's probably annoying. We're going to go ahead and attach that right along the bottom. And so what I'm going to do is take a little bit of red line tape. And as you can see, again, you've got this on the left-hand side. Sorry, I keep moving this for you. Left-hand side. And you're just going to add a little bit of red line tape right to where, almost at the bottom, but right to where that panel is going to be. Now, you don't want to go over anything over the plastic. You just want it right on the plastic. Take the red line tape off, line it up to the top, and there you go. Now, you're going to see what happens when we close this. You're going to be able to pull up like so, and it's just going to stop right there. That's all you want it to pull up. So then if we open it up again, we move it right back down. Then, so that's on the front piece. Now on the back of this, we're going to put the other one so that Iguana Love You Forever comes out, right? Super cute. So we're going to take one more piece of red line tape. And with this one open here, it's going to need to come out the back. And it's going to need to be coming out this way, right? So we're going to want to tape it so that it hits the bottom, but yet is facing this way. And again, you don't want your red line tape to overhang at all. Pull this one off. Line this up. Now again, you want to make sure that your words go the right way. So if you want to kind of hold it like this and line up the back there, you can also do that, just like so, and push it down on the tape. So now when we close it up, we're going to pull on the top, and look, the bottom pops out. We're going to push it back in and pull it up. Push it back in, pull it up. Isn't that fun? That is so fun. So again, if you look at it this way, you've got on one side, you've got the top panel, and then on the back side, facing the back, you've got the back panel. There you go. If you need to look at that again, just go through and replay, and you should be able to get that. This will be, again, on YouTube and Facebook if you need it. So I'm going to then close this by then taking my red line tape off. Easier said than done. And then I'm going to fold it in. Now, you want to watch this back panel, right? You don't want to glue that down. So you kind of want to tuck it around the back panel and push it closed. See that? So now you've got this card that has a slider. Oh my gosh, I love it. I so love it. Okay, so we're going to finish up the front now. See how easy that is? I want to tell you about the front panel that we're going to use. This is called Stonewall. Stonewall? And it's by Lisa Horton. Sandstone Wall. Why was I thinking? Sandstone Wall. And it's by Lisa Horton. It's a 3D embossing folder. I absolutely love Lisa Horton and these 3D embossing folders. We have a whole section in our store of these 3D embossing folders. Now, for those of you that got the kit, we have already done this for you. But this is the embossing folder, and look how fabulous this is. There are so many nooks and crannies in this one. I absolutely love it. I'm going to take I'm going to show you how great this, how easy this is. I've got my Sizzix here, my Big Shot. Now, again, you don't have to do this because it already came this way for you. So use this time to catch up or just watch how amazing this paper comes to life. So here is the paper, just normal paper, normal cardstock. I want to say this is 85 pound. I have done nothing to it. I haven't sprayed it with water. I haven't done anything magical. All I do is I put it in my magic embossing folder, put it on the platform, put one plate on top, and it runs through my Sizzix like absolute butter. There's no hard turning, no nothing. Comes out the other side. And then let me show you how great this looks. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, look how great this embossing is. I mean, that was nothing. That was also just one pass through. Isn't that fabulous? I absolutely love how great these embossing folders are. Now, we already cut that for you and made it the right size, so you don't need to. But I wanted to show you how great that Sandstone Wall is for that. So I'm going to take the Sandstone Wall. Now, I asked you to bring a little brown ink. I don't know what color you have. I'm using a almond frosting. And I'm just going to go lightly touch it to the wall just to add some character to it. You know how sometimes those walls get dirty? They're a little brownish. Look how fabulous that made that wall. I'm going to add a little more right in here. But look how fabulous that was. That ink just takes to that cardstock right in those ridges, right on the tops and the points of everything. Super nice. Super nice. So what we're going to do now then is we're just going to adhere this to the front of our card. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. This should be a very fun day. Always is. We haven't been on here since either Thanksgiving or Christmas, so it's been a little while for us. But look, the slider still works. I always love it. I always love it when the slider still works. So fun. So there we go. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and stamp a couple things. So I need an iguana and a cactus, or my pear blossom cactus. Pear blossom? Prickly pear. I'm like, I know what that is because I like prickly pear margaritas. It's prickly pear. And I'm going to go ahead and I am going to put in my stamper, I'm going to put my cardstock. Then going to add a piece of washi tape on the corner there. And I'm going to stamp him in black ink. Yep. So there he is in black ink. You know what? I didn't get his throat there a little dark. I'm going to go back in. That's what I love about this stamping platform, the Precision Press. I can ink just that little spot there, and I can put it right back on the pegs and press. And then, look, absolutely perfect this time. Yay! So I'm going to put that to the side, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp my prickly pear cactus the exact same way. Put that right there, press it down, ink it up, and then press. Up, and I got a few mistakes on the top left there, so I'm going to go ahead and ink those back up, flip it around, press right there, and then look at that. Absolutely beautiful cactus. Love doing that. Okay, so those are the two that I needed. I'm going to go ahead and close up my ink so I don't stick my hand in it. And I'm going to go ahead and color. Now, for the iguana, I'm going to color him with an E31 and then come back in with an E32. So I'm going to go ahead and color his whole body the E31. And this one's a little dry. Note to self, need to add ink to markers. E31 all over his body. And then again, we're going to go back in with the E33. I could actually, because I like doing this, I could actually zoom right in for you and you can watch me color. I'm so glad. I had so many nightmares about today not working properly because we have been practicing, and Facebook changing the ways of working has not helped. Okay, I'm going to go back in now with my E33 and add a little bit darker to his belly, to his stripes. I'm saying he. I think it's a he. Do you think it's a he? And his little spikes on his back and his spikes on his back, I guess. I'm going to add a little bit of color like to his arms, and then I'm going to blend that in with my E31. Awesome. Look how cute he is, Mr. Iguana. I'm going to go in with a YG25 on my cactus. And just color that in. I'm using the Copics. I personally love Copics. I know there's a lot of others out there. Again, you just kind of want a lightish to medium green. Get all those pieces of the prickly pear, and then I'm going to come in with a slightly darker. This is YG63, and I'm just going to add a little bit darker to some of the tops there. And I can come back in with the YG25 again and just kind of blend. Super fun. Super fun. Looky there. Okay, so now I'm going to fussy cut my prickly pear. Do not have a die for this, but I do have a die for the iguana, so no worries there. And again, hope you guys are having a great Saturday, are enjoying watching the presentation. I absolutely love this card. I don't know if I've made a card like this, yet before, but I absolutely loved it when I tested it out, and I thought this would be a really great card. I'm going to go ahead and put dye on Iguana, run him through on my Easy Cut. Super simple and fun. Great little portable, oops, I almost spilled all my little gems. Not quite. Great little easy die cutter to die cut out your iguana, just like so. I love how our dies cut really closely and to the image. And then let's go ahead and put this together. So one thing I did is I took this piece. Now this is a scallop wrapper that we use. I'm going to show you how else to use scallop wrappers in a little while. But what I did was I ran a scallop wrapper die and I actually just cut it in half because I wanted some sort of like shelf or some sort of like landing for him to sit on. So I just cut that in half and I'm going to put that right on. Now, I don't know that I gave you foam squares. Not sure why not, because I normally would give you foam squares. But we are going to pop this guy up using foam squares. So, apologize in advance. Mine doesn't seem to have foam squares, so I'm guessing yours doesn't either. But we have foam squares. I'm pretty sure everyone kind of has foam squares. So if you've got foam squares, go ahead and pop him up just a little. He's the only thing that's going to be popped up. So you only need like 2, maybe another half of one here. And then we're going to put the prickly pear right about here. And then we're going to pop him up right in front. Super cute. I love this little scene. So we're just going to glue him straight down, the prickly pear. Tuck it under a little, just like so. And then we're going to go ahead and pop him right on the front. Super cute. Now, the other thing we've got, besides the ribbon, we've got gems. Now, all the gems I put in this pack are going to be for this project and for the next bonus card. So use them sparingly, add them how you want, but I'm going to go ahead and add a few right to my card. I want a tiny one, as I just popped it all over. Okay, so I'm going to add just a couple dots of glue, just like so. And then I'm going to pick up my gem and place it and pick up my gem. You flipped on me. And place it. And then I need one more. Oh yeah, got one more dot right there. Super cute. Is that cute? Okay, so now you're going to pull the top out just a little. And you're going to need a hole punch or your crocodile or whatever you I might have froze a little bit. I think I'm back. Okay, I hope I'm back. Yes, I seem to be back. I don't know what that was. Blip in the system. Cool. Okay. Wow. I totally went black screen and I was a little worried. You're going to go ahead and punch that hole right there, and then you're going to thread ribbon right through. Gremlins on Saturday morning. So now you've got this ribbon through, you're going to go ahead and take your twine and tie it. I've been streaming since January, and I don't think I've ever seen the black screen like that. Go figure. Go figure. So I'm going to now tie this twine together in a bow. Look how cute that is. Snip it. Oh, you want to move your half of a foam square so you don't get that. There you go. So now we're just going to close it. Now I want to snip that ribbon just a little. And looky there. Looky there. I have another fun bonus one for you at the very end. And I know I've done it in the past. I still might do it today. I might put together a little instruction sheet and post that later for you guys that want the full instructions on how to make this. And that might help, and it would give you dimensions. So if you guys are interested in the dimensions and how that works, let me know. I hope I'm still on. I think I'm still on. I'm a little freaked out right now. Okay. But if you want the directions, I will gladly do those directions for you. But look how cute that card is. Okay, so let's get to the bonus card really quickly. I've got this pack right here, and I'm going to open it up. And again, we're going to use the gems that came in our first one. We got some left. We're going to use those. I'm going to pull out all the pieces. There's not very many pieces for this one, which is good. I'm going to go ahead and stamp on this guy the prickly pear cactus. Yes, I can remember what it is. I'm going to pull out another block here real quick so that I can position it just properly on the piece. And I'm going to stamp it kind of right like so. Super fun. And then I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment. This time I'm going to use the sentiment that says stuck on you. Stuck on you. I'm going to pull this one off. Stuck on you. Get stuck to my block. Oh, fun, fun puns on Saturday morning. Stuck on you. Right like so. Nice. And then I'm going to go ahead and just glue this right down on the front. Now, I love that I used the green cardstock, and so my cactus is already green, but I want to add some highlights, some darker areas to it. So I'm going to take the YG25 again. Move my glue here. And I'm going to go ahead and just add some YG25. It's kind of a cool thing when you stamp on colored cardstock, just go ahead and add some more color to it. Just kind of brightens it up. See how that did that? Look at that. Nice. I'm going to add a little more to the bottom there. Super nice. So it's got some light green and some dark green. Super fun tip. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stamp stuck on you. Or stamp. I'm going to glue it. I already stamped it. Add some glue to stuck on you. That would have been funny doing it upside down, but it would have stuck. Oh, bad puns now. I'm going to take the extra piece of twine that I put in this package, and I'm going to go ahead and add just like so. We got our bonus card done. Yay. Let's see. I think I'm doing okay for time. I got about 10 minutes. Ugh. I'm so glad that this worked today. So I've got my card here. I'm going to add a couple little spots for bonus gems. Move this to the front a little. There we go. Add a couple dots for gems, two kind of in the top left corner, one in the bottom right. Use my gem picker. Pick up a gem. Pick up a gem. What a gem. What a gem of a card, a gem of a day. I don't know if it's going to be a gem of a day. We're expecting some storms here in the Midwest. But look how fun that is. Stuck on you. Let me back that out a bit. Looky there. There we go. So I've even got a few leftover clear gems. But look how fun that is. Stuck on you. So you've got two cards now that you can give. Stuck on you and Iguana love you forever. And you pull it up. I think this would be really cool to give to like a grandson, or your son, or your husband if he likes iguanas, you know. Or you could give this to your husband because you're stuck on him too, right? Awesome. Okay, I'm going to flip my camera now. I hope I can do this. I'm going to flip my camera. I know I can. And we're going to end the show, and I'm going to show you a couple more fun things. So let's see. Awesome. Awesome. Let's remove that part. Look, I'm back. Oh, I made it. I made it. Breathe. So worried today about gremlins, and I did have a small gremlin there, so eek. We made these two cute cards today, and I want to show you a couple more things. So remember how I told you about the scallop wrapper die? Well, the scallop wrapper die actually wraps around Hershey Nuggets and Hershey Miniatures. And so for this one, can you see this? I stamped it actually with one of the stamps from the Iguana set. It's like the lizard background, like skin. And look how I stamped that on orange, green, and blue paper. And then I wrapped Hershey Miniatures in it. And this is my favorite saying in this set. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I roll my eyes out loud? So fun. So that is a fun little thing. These are in Hershey bags, and it's Hershey Miniatures, just like so. But here's my extra bonus card. I know everyone loves to see, well, Chelsea, we saw the one slider. Are you going to make another slider? I did. Are you ready? Look. This is Ramon from Ramon and Rita. And look, he's on like holographic paper that has been embossed with tiny stars. Tiny Stars by Lisa Horton. You like that? Look how fun that is. And then, are you ready? You're going to pull it up. And look, it says Superstar and Rock On. So you can give this to your rock star. It also comes with an electric guitar and a microphone and all kinds of fun stuff. But look at this star set and the holographic paper embossed with Lisa Horton. Superstar, rock on. And again, super easy slider, just like we did with the other card. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? I absolutely love that card. So, awesome. Well, that's all I had for today. I think we're good. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday. Look, very cute, very cute. Thank you very much. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday. And again, if you see us on YouTube, please be sure to like and subscribe. And if you need any InkyStamper supplies, please head to www.inkystamperstore.com. Bye. Have a great Saturday.